my experience from the pandemic and the impact on the internship program. It goes without saying that all aspects of social, economic, political life have been affected by the recent COVID-19 pandemic. So the educational process was affected as well. And of course, the internship program that runs at the PANTEION University, we faced quite many difficulties in finding places for our students to be welcomed by organizations, both from the public and the private sector, in which they could implement their internship program. Fewer positions were offered, and also many students, especially during the first year of the COVID-19 pandemic, actually rejected their participation in the program, given difficulties that had to do with finishing their studies. Our main concern about the pandemic, as I said previously, participation was lowered to about 30 to 40% compared to the target, to the milestone that we're supposed to achieve for the first 2 years of the COVID-19 pandemic. Still, we managed to succeed in achieving a 75% of the initial goal for these 2 years. Participation was low, especially in the first year. We managed to increase our numbers in the second year, while in the third year now, for the 2021 period, our numbers, the numbers of the students have increased. As far as the challenges that were placed and we had to deal as an internship program and as an office that is responsible for this procedure for our university, a large part of the students that participated in the internship program had to conduct a long distance or an internship program that was supported by digital means, which means that they could not be present at the places, at the offices, at the headquarters of the organizations, and this was the case for both the public and the private sector organizations. That phenomenon was very intense during the first year and a little bit less intense during the second year of the COVID-19 pandemic in our country. The major challenge our institution encountered during the COVID-19 pandemic. The truth is that in such situations that are very uncertain, considering all aspects of social life, which definitely affect the educational processes and the educational life of both the students and the institutions and the internship program as well, we did our best to support the bureaucratic procedures that run mostly digitally. That was given as an option by the ministry that supervises the internship program. There was a large degree of understanding from both the students that realized that their participation to the internship program could not be as it would be when things run in normal mode for the internship program. Also, the organizations from both the private and the public sector understood that they had to adjust to the new circumstances that were imposed by the COVID-19 pandemic, which meant that they had to redesign and to find new ways to implement and offer the content of the partnership program. This led to a quite harmonical cooperation from all the sides employed and deployed in the internship program, which turned out to offer actually pretty good results, which means that the final outcome of the internship program was actually quite successfully fulfilled.